They're scenes to make us all green with envy, and our government. Having weathered the storm better than the rest of Europe, Germans are already out on busy streets that look increasingly normal, except for the masks. And now their cautious chancellor says they're ready to go a stage further.
I
would say the current infection numbers mean we have the pandemic under control to some extent. But that's always a snapshot. With more contact, we need to see whether it stays that way. We are now entering a phase where a lot more contact will take place than before.
Football stadiums empty for weeks will soon start seeing games again. Matches without fans behind closed doors, or Geisterspielen, literally ghost games in German. But the Bundesliga becomes the first European major league back in business, to the relief of millions hungry for live games to watch again, if under some strict conditions.
Vorletzter Punkt Fußball haben wir uns auch geeinigt.
I know that the relevant people in the Bundesliga clubs will do everything in their power to create a safe situation, but players who behave irresponsibly should face consequences.
Germany is easing its lockdown gradually. All shops are now reopening, museums and restaurants, but with social distancing still in place. One household will now be able to meet with another, but no mass gatherings. After weeks stuck at home, some remain nervous about relaxing the rules for football and elsewhere.
I am a bit divided. It is important that the people who work in the clubs or stadiums can go back to work, especially in the smaller clubs. But the rest of us are having to do reduced working hours in other businesses.
I don't really care either way whether they play or don't play. They are playing alone with no spectators. They should do what they like.
But observers say over the last week or so, Germany has seen a shift in public opinion and a growing confidence about easing the lockdown.
60% of the people said this was long overdue, or this is coming just on time, and around 40% said this is coming too early. So you could say it's definitely a mixed picture. Just a few days ago, though, we were seeing numbers of 90% of the population supporting especially Angela Merkel, and very tough measures.
Authorities will reimpose restrictions if infections rise again. But the country that led the way in controlling the virus is ahead of the pack again. The rest of Europe is watching, hoping Germany's return to some kind of normal will allow the rest of us to do the same. Dominic Waghorn, Sky News.